darling heart, and welcome to this episode of the Drink Less, Live Better podcast. This is the podcast that helps you to see that drinking less doesn't need to be stressful, lonely, or boring. I'm your host, Sarah Williamson, and I decided to have a year alcohol-free as a little life experiment and haven't looked back. I'm here to support you with your alcohol-free or drink less adventures. Follow me on Instagram at Drink Less, Live Better. Find resources on my website, drinklesslivebetter.com. I hope you enjoyed this episode. Let's get straight to it. The power of I don't want to. A small sentence that might change your life. Before you think it sounds selfish or negative, stick with me. These words aren't about being difficult or uncooperative. They're about reclaiming something precious that many of us might have lost along the way, our voice and our right to choose. Just so we're clear, I'm not about to suggest we start wandering around through the world saying, I don't want to cook dinner tonight, I don't want to give you a lift tomorrow, I don't want to clean the bathroom ever again, even though that might be true. I'm suggesting we inquire for ourselves what we might have said yes to that we don't want to do now. Perhaps it's an internal conversation to start with. How did I end up chairing the Summer Fete Committee? I am not enjoying it. I'm getting no fun or pleasure from it. Next year, I'll say thank you, but no thanks, because I don't want to do this anymore. Many of us have been conditioned to be accommodating, helpful and agreeable. We've learned that good people don't disappoint others. Good mothers put everyone else first. Good employees never say no. But somewhere along the line, we started to realise that this endless yes saying has cost us something vital. Ourselves. Maybe our patience. Maybe our peace. Maybe our sense of humour. I don't want to is a revolutionary phrase because it centres your desires, your energy and your choices. It's not I can't with its implied apology or maybe later with its false promise. It's honest, clean and complete. Saying I don't want to can feel terrifying at first. Perhaps it does feel selfish. But this discomfort often stems from years of believing that our wants and our needs don't matter as much as someone else's. I've made it into something funny with my brother. We recognise people in our lives have given us great long reasons, excuses, explanations as to why they can't do things. And we laugh and say we're totally fine and we welcome, no, I don't want to, particularly from our combined 6 teenage boys. We don't want them doing something under huge sufferance. We'd really rather they say, no, I don't want to. And we love having the opportunity to ask them if there's something else they'd rather do. I don't want to does need to be used thoughtfully. There are times when it's probably not appropriate. I don't use it to avoid legitimate responsibilities I've committed to. I won't suddenly decide I don't want to halfway through a commitment. I'll honour my existing plans, but I will be more selective about future ones. I don't use it as a weapon in disagreements. I don't want to talk about this, can shut down necessary conversations. Instead, I might try out, I need time to process this, or can we revisit this later when I'm calmer? I don't want to, in practice, in the wild, start small. Try low-stakes situations first. When the salesperson asks if you'd like to take out a warranty, simply say, I don't want to, thank you. Feel how clean and final it sounds. Try it with friends and family in casual moments. Do you want to watch this movie? I don't want to actually. How about we choose something else? Notice that the world doesn't end. People adjust. People get over it. Make sure you practice the pause. When someone asks something of you, resist the urge to immediately say yes. You could try, let me think about that, or I'll get back to you tomorrow. This gives you space to check in with yourself about what you actually want. Be prepared for pushback. Some people may try to negotiate, guilt trip, or argue with your no. Practice responses like, I understand you're disappointed, but my answer is still no. Or, I've thought it through and I don't want to commit to this. Remember that I don't want to can be softened without being weakened. I don't want to take on another project right now, or I don't want to host Christmas this year. Communicates your boundary whilst maintaining relationships. Your wants matter, your needs matter, your energy is finite and precious. Your time is yours to allocate. You don't owe anyone else endless availability or agreement. I don't want to makes room for what you do want. I don't want to is about becoming selective, creating space for your definite yes pleases by clearing out the reluctant no's and maybes. You have permission to want whatever you want and to say so. Thank you for listening in today. Come back again next week. Check out the show notes for a link to a hidden podcast episode that will help you with your 5 p.m. cravings and details about my one-to-one life coaching and sober coaching programs. And P.S. I believe in you.